We were actually camping. We were at Clay's Park and we were there for the whole week. And we've gotten other calls before and they weren't quite the right feeling. But when we got a call about him, we said yes almost right away. The same with all of our kids, which was kind of weird. But it just seemed right. It was a good day.
My name's Ashley Burdine. I'm currently the foster care supervisor at Caring for Kids. I started at Caring for Kids in February 2011 as the foster care coordinator, and Christopher was one of the kids that I was introduced to right away. He and his older sister were both living in Caring for Kids foster homes, but they were living separately. They didn't have a lot of contact with each other, and we were able to, through our work with Christopher, reunite him with his younger sister on down the road. I think it was a year or so later, into one family, the Nowak family, who provided permanency for both kids.
I immediately run into the house and I had my mom show me where my room was, and it was the coolest thing ever because I never had that much stuff before. And I just remember that I was really happy because I knew that I was going to be in a forever home and I wasn't going to go to any more houses because I was already in 7 houses at that time. So I was just really grateful and happy that I found a forever home. With my mom and dad, they played a huge role in my life because I'd never had a real mom and dad. With my birth dad, he left when I was first born. Never really saw him. I didn't remember what he looked like until after I saw a picture of him. Then my mom was doing drugs and all that stuff and locked me in my room, so I didn't really see her. So I was really happy that I got a mom and dad that could be there and take care of me.
I think any person that comes in being a foster parent or adoptive parent, you have all these ideas. And it's a roller coaster. It's good, it's bad, it's amazing, and butterflies and rainbows, and then sometimes you're down in the trenches. And with each one of my kids, it's been that way. But I think that as long as you keep showing them love and keep showing them the right way and keep showing them that, they have a story to tell, a testimony to tell, things that will, that there's so much more out there in the world than what their past was. That they can change their story, that they can change the life that they've always ever wanted, and I can help them get there. And with Christopher, he's had the rough start, but he's slowly turning it around, and he's created a project that started this way and ballooned up bigger than we ever thought.
So several months ago, Christopher reached out to me because he wanted to make this Eagle Scout project that would give back to youth in foster care who were emancipating. And his concept was that these kids don't have families like I do. They aren't going to have the supplies that they need to get started in life, and this is something that I can change. And so we brainstormed what exactly would need to go into these totes to give them the most successful start. And what is just absolutely amazing about this project is when Christopher started out, his goal was 50 totes that had a value of about $45. But in the end, we had 115 totes valued at $150 each. And there is truly every item that you can think you might need to start off in an apartment on your own as a young adult.
And it was really personal to me because I was helping other kids that didn't have the same experience as I did. And it just brought me joy that I was helping other kids. So I made the first goal, I was gonna make 50 totes. And then basically, I had my mom post the little article saying about my project on all the Facebook pages. I sent it to all my teachers for them to share. And in less than a week, it blew up. It went on the news. I already had about $1,000 in less than a week, I believe. And it only took about 4 or 5 months, 4 or 5 weeks, so basically a month, to raise around almost $20,000. and I ended up making 115 totes. So that would be 115 kids that were aging out of foster care that I'm helping.
So across the nation, around 23,000 children age out of the foster care system every year. And here in Ohio, that number is about 1,000. Caring for Kids is uniquely positioned to serve a number of those 1,000 children because of the relationship that we have with the Dave Thomas Foundation for Adoption and our Wendy's Wonderful Kids program.
I'm proud of myself because I was helping other people other than myself, and I was giving them other resources that I had as a child.
And why are you proud of Christopher?
I'm proud of Christopher because I've seen where he's come from and where he's going, and I'm excited what the future holds for him.